So my name is Angela Montano. I welcome you. If you're new to Prayer on the Air, I welcome you especially. Just know that you just raise your hand by the virtual way you do it via Zoom, and you can also write your request in the chat. So we are people from 48 countries. Some of us are here live at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Mondays. Others of us listen to the recording through the week and we're a community of a willingness. We're a willingness to presence and awareness of wholeness within any context, any circumstance, any situation that anyone brings us to pray about. So the way the call works, you raise your hand, I pray, you put your prayer request in the chat, and we pray. Also, if you are listening to the recording, please subscribe to the website and leave a 5-star review. If you don't want to leave a 5-star review, do not leave one. It's only those 5-star reviews that help the podcast. So, that would be great. And also, you can visit my website, angelamontano.com, and I will send you a link to come to the call live if you would like that. There's a place and a way to sign up for it. So, the first thing I'm going to address today is I have a note from someone that they would like me to speak a little bit more about affirmative prayer. I'm going to speak about affirmative prayer some, then we're going to begin with our prayer requests. So, affirmative prayer is a prayer methodology that's considered metaphysical prayer and different than the way many people learn to pray, which is God is out there, help me, help me, help me, help me, God. Got to get to God and the higher power, the grace, the miracle is out there. And gosh, I'd love it to touch me a little bit, right? It's trying to get. And I actually think there is a place for that kind of prayer. I'm not someone who believes that's utterly praying amiss. It's just, I'll get to that a bit later. But affirmative prayer is, and just think of the term affirmative. You're affirming God. And you're affirming God, just as I said earlier, as a state of being, as qualities. So, what would be the spiritual verities that would be the quality of God? There would be the quality of peace, the quality of love, the quality of joy, the quality of health, the quality of abundance, the quality of prosperity. And notice I'm saying quality, right? Egoically, mortal mind, we think of these qualities as often quantities. Health. Well, how much health do you have? Abundance. Show me your savings account. Peace. Well, how much peace do you have? When we're affirmatively praying, we're releasing this kind of quantity consciousness, and we're interested in a quality. A quality. Is there any quality of peace in this moment that is possible? So the first step of affirmative prayer is to be in a state of wonder about the qualities of God. And we're affirming God is. Like I might feel like I'm a million miles away from the teensiest bit of peace, but I can still affirm peace is. Maybe not where I'm at, but peace is somewhere. Or maybe there's a peaceful lake, or maybe there's a peaceful person somewhere. Maybe I don't know where, but peace is. Or love. Maybe I feel a million miles away from love, but love is. The quality of abundance is, even if I'm caught in the trance of scarcity. So that first step in affirmative prayer is to really come into alignment with the isness of these qualities of God. And then that second step, once you've affirmed God is, the second step is I am. God is I am. God is I am. God is I am. So the I am piece, that is called unity. The first step is um, realization, recognition. You're recognizing God is. The second step is you're recognizing you're one with it. So how do I realize I'm one with peace if I don't feel any peace? I can do that by a matter of principle. If peace is infinite because it's part of God's nature, it makes sense that peace is where I am. Just because I'm not in touch with the peace doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Just because I'm unaware of the abundance doesn't mean it's not here. Just like you might lose your keys and you just know you left them in this room. You don't know where they are, but the keys are here. The peace is here, even though I may not know where it is in me. That's very uplifting, isn't it? To think, okay, I have access to this. I'm not aware now, but I have access. And the second step is working toward coming into a greater intimacy that God is, I am. Peace is, I am peace. Love is, I am love. The third step of affirmative prayer is realization. And this is where the thing that concerns you. So, I'm going on a trip today. I'm driving to the desert. It'll be about a 7 or 8 hour drive. And I don't know how concerned I am about the trip. I'm a little concerned. I'm not 100% packed. I'm leaving after this. The drive is kind of a grueling drive. It's not one of my most favorite drives. So if I wanted to pray about my trip to the desert today, I would, the third step of affirmative prayer is like this drive to the desert is a peaceful drive. It is a joyous drive. It is an abundant drive. It is a tranquil drive. It is a beautiful drive. Like I would, in realization in that third step, I'm realizing the qualities of God. I'm projecting, if you will, the qualities of God on this 8-hour drive that I'm about to take. That's the third step of affirmative prayer. The fourth step is gratitude. And it's gratitude for the realization. It's gratitude that you've realized that the possibility, the existence of peace is right there with the very thing that you're concerned about. So you move into gratitude. And then the fifth step is release. I let go. I let go. I let God. It's that fifth step is really a state of trust. God is perfecting all that concerns me. This state of grace that I'm aligning with is perfecting all that concerns me. So I hope that is helpful to those who are interested, especially in affirmative prayer. As the weeks go on, I will speak about affirmative prayer. And when I said that I'm not like, when I said the, old style, even unconscious style of prayer is God out there, help me in here. And I said, there's some metaphysicians that feel that and believe that is praying amiss, that's like an old style unconscious way of praying. But I believe the more you connect with your oneness and union in divine love, in God, that there's something beautiful about God help me. There's a power greater than my thinking. Help me. I love that. And so through my close to 30 years of praying for people, I've just really realized that there's no wrong way to pray. And we need different kinds of prayer at different times.